Hello everyone, welcome to this new series that we're doing on the main channel. We actually have full-length interviews that are on our Dicodec live channel, so make sure you go and subscribe over there. And here's Wade Potter.
How you doing, man? Welcome.
I'm doing good.
We're gonna get to know you a little bit.
All right.
Here we go. Guitar or bass?
Guitar.
Band-Maid or baby metal?
Band-Maid.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
PC or Mac?
Oh man, PC.
Who's your favorite reactor?
Vladimir Chupin.
When dealing with trolls on the internet, do you delete, block, fight, or ignore them?
Ignore.
What is your favorite reaction video you've ever watched?
It was Champ of Medium reacting to Band-Maid for the first time, and just the excitement and the realization of what was happening. It was kind of like what happened to me with them.
Congratulations, you passed, sir. Good job.
All right.
See, we got to know you a little bit.
What made you start doing reaction videos in the first place?
Actually happened by accident because I started playing drums when I was a little kid, so I kind of relate to kid drummers, and I wanted to see what was being put on YouTube by kid drummers these days. So I just typed kid drummers into YouTube and watched like 5 or 6 different drummers and made a video about it. And then Yayoi Soma's fans came just out of the woodwork and was like, you gotta watch more of this kid because she's something special. And that's how I accidentally stumbled into reaction videos.
I watched one of them where you guys had a drum off. You guys were both playing drums together and all that stuff. It looked like a blast. How did that happen?
Her dad reached out to me and said they would be in Minnesota and asked if I lived nearby and if I wanted to meet up. And I was like, yeah.
What made you like Band-Maid so much?
I love prog metal music because it's always changing. It's always something different. It's not, just strumming chords and a bass line that just plays with the kick drum and plays one note.
Yeah.
And so when I first heard Band-Maid and heard how complex all the composition was, whether it was the bass, the drums, guitar, vocals, everything was just so complex. And you could listen to it over and over and find something new every time.
Now, I wasn't a huge Band-Maid fan in the beginning.
When you have to earn someone's love, then it means even more.
You say you were playing drums since you were 2. How did that happen?
I never had any lessons. My dad was a musician. His whole life, he was always in bands when I was growing up. I used to pull out the pots and pans out of the cupboard and bang on them. Because he was already a musician, he got a drum set for me when I was young. So I was very fortunate to be able to grow up in that situation.
With music theory, how much theory do you know? Did you study music or anything like that on your own?
I mean, I've learned just through experience over the years.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, it's pretty simple with the 12 notes and major, minor, all the different relationships between the notes. But no, I've never actually taken classes or been trained.
So you consider drums your main passion instrument, or is it still or just everything in general as a whole?
These days, I think I'm leaning more towards guitar as my main passion. I still love the drums, but there's just something I find a lot more comfortable about the guitar. Like you said, it's kind of everything. It's hard to pick one.
You did a Tom Sawyer Rush cover that I listened to.
I've been making covers since I was 14. I actually have a much older channel where I covered Weezer and stuff, but they were never quality that I was happy with until recently.
I don't know when you started the channel. Did you start it in 2016?
Yeah, I started this channel in 2016.
So you fell in love with Band-Maid, right? What was the second band that you fell in love with from the Japanese scene?
Right now, I'm really into D-Drive. Their composition is just mind-blowing.
What's your favorite bands outside of the Japanese realm? Is there any other countries that really you've been listening to lately?
For bands, one that I just recently discovered, Bent Knee, people showed me on my live stream.
Bent Knee.
Yeah, it's layered. It's ambient, and it's got violin, synth. It's just, there's no way to define it, but it's so interesting.
I hope you all enjoy that. See you.